Shalom. Call Lonelier, how about Shmi outside? Bashim Rakakwadash. Double us to the elders and the apostles of great Muslim rule well. Shalom to the 144,000. One third remnant men, women, children of the hopeful elect. Shalom. This is the brother Gabar Yash coming back at you with another quick lesson. I pray this lesson be edifying and straight to the point. We're gonna read this article, and I'm gonna show another article. Okay. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but as you can see, man, let's read this article. This is from ProphecyNewsWatch.com. It says, 2023 in review, Americans have become hungrier, lonelier, and more desperate. And that's going to be the same going into 2024. People about to starve, more lonelier, and more desperate. And you know what they say, desperate times call for desperate measures, man. So let's read this article. The anonymous trend that we see all around us are taking us somewhere. Needless to say, 2023 was not a good year for our country. Hunger and homelessness has been absolutely exploding. The suicide rates just continue to go even higher. There is chaos in the streets on an almost nightly basis. Yeah. And that's going to be the same scenario going into 2024. Ain't nothing going to change. Okay? Nothing's going to change. But before I continue to read this article, where is it? Right here. This article right here. It was about a few days ago, man. Okay? Your boy Biden don't feel that way. Biden declares 2023 a good year economically. It will take a while before you feel it. That goes to show you the delusion of this guy, man. Because he's declaring that 2024 has been a good year for people. Economically. Which we all know that shit ain't true at all. Let's read this. I'm not going to read this. I'm going to put it in the description box. You can read the rest of it. I'm going to read this in the black here. It says the Biden administration has boasted that 2023 is a good year for the American worker and the American economy, but says it will take a while for people to feel the benefits. Wait, hold up. What benefits? Oh boy, this guy here. But when we go back to this article, it's not how people feel, man. Okay? That's not what the rest of the Americans are feeling. Let's read this. I'm going to read this again at the top. It says, the anonymous trends that we see all around us are taking us somewhere. Needless to say, 2023 was not a good year for our country. And this ain't our country, man. This is Esau Edom's world, man. This is his kingdom. Hunger and homelessness has been absolutely exploding. Suicide rates just continue to go even higher. And there is chaos in the streets on almost nightly basis. It is in this environment that the election of 2024 will happen. I expect election season to add an additional level of strains to our society, and I don't think that our society will be able to handle it. Exactly. Going into 2024, man. Okay? I did a lesson last night talking about the Black Swan event, man. Okay? That's coming. All right? So, hey, look, there's going to be chaos in the streets. There's going to be all kinds of crazy shit happening, man. Going into 2024, man. 2024 is the election year. So, hey, you know. So, you know what's going to happen, man. Okay? Something that's going to catch these people off guard is coming. Okay? We are headed for a nightmare. And at this point, everyone should be able to see that. Yeah, everybody's seeing it, man. Things are not going to get better for 2024, man. But your boy Biden says that it was a good year. That's not what a lot of people are saying. When conditions deteriorate, it is often those at the bottom of the economic food chain that feel it first. And right now, food banks all over the nations are dealing with a tsunami of hunger. Food banks leaders from all corners of the country tells USA Today their neighborhoods pantries are serving more people while using less resources as economic pressure continues to ravage the budget of low income Americans and service providers alike. Look, man, things ain't gonna get no better. Gonna get worse. Since pandemic era boosted to government food aids ended early this year in many states, families are turning to food banks to close a gap in need that feels like it has no end in sight. Susan Morgan, the president of Oregon Food Bank, says that she is literally witnessing the worst rate of hunger in my career, basically her career. This is the worst rate of hunger in her career, she says. Morgan, who has worked at food banks in Boston, San Francisco, and Anchorage, Alaska, is so large it's hard to wrap your head around it. Okay? I don't think that's part of the article. Anyway, it says, I don't know what I have to do to convince some people that things really are this bad. And it's going to get worse. 2023 is going to be worse, man. I mean, 2024 is snarky. I said 2023. We're about to go out of 2023 snarky. But 2024 is going to be just as worse. Okay? I keep sharing facts after facts in my articles, but some people out there are just not convinced. Yeah. And as a matter of fact, I got a scripture for that. Let's go to Proverbs 22 and 6. Proverbs 22 and 3. Snarky. Okay. Proverbs 22 and 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. Okay. Only the elect see what's going on, man. Okay. Now, some people, that, hey, don't, but they see what's going on too. A lot of people are waking up to the bullshit, man. Those that might not know about the truth and might know about the truth. But nevertheless, man, people see what's going on, man. Even most of these Edomites see what's going on, man. They see something huge is about to take place. Something big is coming, okay? This whole place is about to erupt into chaos, man, okay? But the simple pass on and are punished. Yeah, people are just going about their lives, thinking about 2024, about their so-called New Year's resolution, about, they're going to make more money, this and that, blah, 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 man. No. Things are going to take a dramatic turn, man. Okay? And it can happen overnight. One morning you can wake up and go to the bank and you won't be able to withdraw money out of the bank. Go to the grocery store and they can tell you that they no longer taking cash, man. This is the type of stuff that's coming. Okay? And the men of the Lord have been warning you about this, man. Okay? A great economic collapse is coming. And people can feel it. But the rest of these people, they can't see it. Okay? They just going about their daily lives without a care in the world. And that's the ones that's going to catch off guard. And as a matter of fact, let me get another scripture. We'll go back to the article. Let's just see. Let's read that. Let's read verse 2. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 2. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord Yahuwah Shai so cometh as a thief in the night. Verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, telling you that everything is good, the economy is great, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Yeah. Sudden destruction is going to come upon these people suddenly. And it's going to catch a lot of these people off guard. Let me get another one. Start with another scripture. Isaiah 30, verse 1, especially 2/3 of our people. Okay? Isaiah 31. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahuwah Shai, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Verse 2, that walked to go down into Egypt, okay? America, Babylon the Great, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves and strengthen Pharaoh. Who's the modern day Pharaoh? Esau, even so-called white man. Job 9:24 says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Verse 3, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. A lot of these people about to be left confused, wondering what's going on. Especially when the men of the Lord are no longer on the highways and byways to warn you. And I'm talking to you Israelites, man, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Chaos is about to pursue this place, man. Chaos is about to erupt, okay? And we're warning you aforetime, say, hey, get right. Let's go back to the article. Let's go back. Let's see. Let's read this topic. Let's read this paragraph again. It says, I keep sharing fact after fact in my articles, but some people out there are just not convinced. Yeah. People ain't gonna be convinced. Welcome to our world. Hey, we trying to tell these Israelites, man, these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans about what's come, about the judgment of the Lord is coming. They don't listen to us. That's all right, though. It ain't for 2/3 no way. This truth is only for the elect, okay? And only the elect is going to take heed to the warnings that the prophets are giving. The rest, oh well. When shit does hit the fan, they going to be wishing they listen. But these are the times that we're living in, man. And it's only going to get worse. And as a matter of fact, let me get a scripture. Let's go to Matthew chapter 24. And let's start at verse 3. And we're going to skip down. Matthew 24 and verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, Yahushua, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? Esau's rulership is coming to an end. His world, his age is coming to an end. Okay? We're at the end of the age of the Edomites ruling. Okay? And Jacob's about to rule next. Pertaining to 2 Israel chapter 6 and verse 9. Esau is the end of the world and Jacob's the beginning of it that followeth. Okay? Let's skip down to... Let's just read the whole thing, man. All right, let's just read the whole thing. Verse 4. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. Verse 5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. False prophets are among us, man. Saying that they're the anointed. Saying they're King David. Saying they're Yahushua. This and that. You've seen the videos and trying to, and leading a lot to slaughter, man. Leading a lot of folks to destruction. A perfect example is that bubblehead, big stomach guy, man. I don't know his name, but whatever. It don't matter no way. Saying he's King David, you can eat pork, eating all that shit and all that junk he ate. You seen the video, man. I ain't got to say. But hey, he's leading a lot of you Israelites, man, to destruction. And there's many more. Verse 6. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. You hearing that? Rumors of war. World War III. Invade China, talking about invading Taiwan. Is that not a rumor of war? Yeah. All these rumors of war. Civil war. That's a rumor of war. Okay? Matthew 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. The end is not yet. Why? Because you got other prophecies that got to be fulfilled. Okay? Jacob's trouble. The mandatory. Okay? The mandatorization of the MOTB, which is the RFID CHIP. That's got to be made mandatory throughout the four corners of the earth, including here in America, Babylon the Great. The economy has got to crash, etc. Verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, food shortages. You seeing that now. And pestilence. They talking about more pestilence disease, more outbreaks, man. Okay? An even deadlier than disease, more deadlier than the C19 coming. And earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. We're in the beginning of sorrows, man. Okay? Let's go back. Let's read this paragraph. It says 1 out of every 5 children in the U.S. does not have enough food to eat. But the reality of the suffering that is now taking place just isn't sinking for many of those that are still living the high life. Don't worry, it's gonna hit them pretty soon. Meanwhile, homelessness in the U.S. is increasing at the fastest rate ever recorded. Despair. The United States experienced a dramatic 12% increase in homelessness as soaring rent and decline in the C pandemic assistance combined to put housing out of reach for more Americans, federal officials said Friday. There's more evictions, man. About 653,000 people were experiencing homelessness during the January snapshots. That's the highest number since the country began using the year point in time survey in 2007 to count the homeless population. There are many out there that feel that such people need to get a job or work harder. What's that going to do? But the truth is that most Americans are living on the verge of economic disasters because most Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. Exactly. People are living paycheck to paycheck. It ain't going to get no better. At the same time, Americans continue to get even lonelier. According to the U.S. Today, Americans are lonely and it's killing them. And at this point, things are so bad that this crisis is being called a new epidemic. Wow. Things are just getting, it's going to get worse. 2024 is not going to be no different. America has a new epidemic. It can't be treated, use traditional therapists, even though it has debilitating and even deadly consequences. The problems seeping in at the corners of our communities is loneliness, and the U.S. Surgeon General Dr. Vivek Murthy, whatever his name is hoping to generate awareness and offer remedies before it claims more lives. Most of the U.S. probably think of loneliness just as a bad feeling, he told USA Today. It turns out that loneliness has far greater implications for our health when we struggle with a sense of social disconnection, being lonely or isolated. It is especially bad during this time of year. There are so many people out there that are deeply, deeply hurting because they are so lonely. They are trying their best to face a world that has gone completely mad, and but that can be really difficult to do when you don't have anyone to lean on for support. We have y'all Bashim Yao Shai, man. So hey, we ain't worried about it. We got Yahweh Bashim Yao Shai. The elect does. It says, speaking of a world gone mad, retail theft absolutely skyrocketed in many of our largest cities since 2019. Yeah, that's going to get worse. Crime-ridden New York City has seen the biggest impact of a 64% increase in retail theft. Yeah, what's that, smash and grab? I think that's what they call it, smash and grab, where people just running in the store, just smashing shit and just grabbing shit and just running right back out of it. You're going to see more of that in 2024, man. But it's gonna be with food. It ain't gonna be with phones and what else? What other stuff like that. It's gonna be with food. Alright? It's gonna be with food next. People just gonna be putting food in the carts. Okay, your food riots are coming. Okay? People just gonna put food in that cart and they just gonna run right back out with it. You about to see an increase of that in 2020 going into 2024, man. Like I said earlier, desperate times call for desperate measures. Okay? And we're going to get Second Ezra the 15th chapter because we're heading into that, man. A time like no other. Those are. Followed by Los Angeles with a 61% jump in Virginia Beach, Virginia, which has seen a 44% rise. Each month, more Americans are descending into poverty and more Americans are turning to crime. Yeah. What does it say? As a matter of fact, we got to get it now, man. We got to get it now. Second Ezra chapter 15. They shall not regard their kings nor princes in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Yeah, these people don't care anymore, man. Like I say, desperate times call for desperate measures. That's what these people are saying. People are tired. They're fed up. But Joe Biden said it was a good year. And people ain't feeling the benefits yet. But they gonna feel it soon. And get out of here. Anyway, Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. The modern day sword is the gun. Okay? It's going to be literal swords too. Verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. People saying to hell with it, man. Okay? Going into 2024, this prophecy is about to literally jump off the pages, man. Okay? These prophecies are literally jumping off the pages. That goes to show you that we're at the end of Esau's rulership, man. And the kingdom of Jacob is about to come. Okay? Verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Martial law, checkpoints, lockdowns. Okay? Verse 18, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Not just men, women as well. Verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, lack of food. Like I say, these smash and grabs are going to soon turn into smash and grab for food, man. Okay? Your food is going to be next. Food riots are coming. Okay? Let's go back. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, let's keep reading. And it certainly doesn't help that vast hordes of illegal immigrants are constantly being added to the mix. Chaos in the streets has become an almost constant state of affairs in this country, and this year in Oakland, there was even riots on Christmas Eve. God, leave. And you know this place on its way out, man. It's over with. It's over for Babylon, man. It is over for this place. Kiss Babylon, the Great America, goodbye, man. That's all I got to say. Of course, our leaders continue to exist in a bubble where none of these problems constitutes a serious crisis. Don't worry, because they gonna feel it too. To them, everything must be just fine because they are doing such a wonderful job. Did we not just? We got to go back to the article. Let's go back to that article. Where was it? Right here. Did we not just read and look this article? Your boy Biden says declares 2023 a good year economically. It will take a while before you feel it. That's not what Americans saying. That's not what these Babylonians are saying. Yeah. These people are saying otherwise. So people are not stupid. Let's go back. That's not what these Americans are saying, man. Yeah. Let's read this paragraph again. It says, of course, our leaders continue to exist in a bubble where none of these problems constitute a serious crisis. To them, everything must be just fine because they are doing such a good job. Wonderful job. No, they ain't. And Americans see that your government, they see that these politicians and these governors don't give a fuck about you. People are waking up to the bullshit, man. Okay? People are waking up. And they're realizing, man, your government don't give a shit about you, man. Okay? All that money that they've been sending over there to Ukraine, over there to Israel, could have helped these Americans. But they don't care, no. They don't care about you Americans, man. You gonna get it through your head. And that's what's gonna lead to civil war in the streets, man. That's what's gonna lead to chaos pretty soon. Going into 2024, man. It's just a matter of time when all hell breaks loose in this place. It's just a matter of time. Let's read. It says, when he was recently confronted about the reality of the economic crisis that we are now facing, Joe Biden bluntly told the press to start reporting it the right way. President Biden criticized new coverage of the U.S. economy as he faces growing backlash from voters over his handling of inflation. In brief remarks Saturday before boarding the presidential helicopter, Biden expressed confidence in the economy and ripped the reporters for the way it has been portrayed. All good. Take a look. Start reporting it the right way, Biden said when asked about his economic outlook for 2024, according to a transcript released Sunday by the White House. Peace and safety, man. When they like we read in 1 Thessalonians 5:3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction coming. Okay? And that's what's about to happen. Sudden destruction is coming upon this place, man. He wants the press to continue to spin things in a way that will make him look good as they always have done in the past. But we have reached a stage where all the charades are finally crumbling. Conditions are bad now, and they are going to get even worse in 2024. That's what the men of the Lord been saying. 2024 is going to be a crazy year, man. So brace yourself for what is ahead because we are going to experience so much chaos during the year that is in front of us. Originally published at the Economic, you get the bit. But hey, there you go. And this is what the men of the Lord been saying, man. And I put this article in the description box, man. See, we told you. It's going to be a time like no other. Let's get another scripture. We're about to head into some serious times, man. A time like no other. Daniel 12:1. And it seems like this scripture comes out every time I do a lesson. Every time I do a lesson. Why? Because we're in those times. Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince was standing for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Only the elect is going to survive these times, man. We're going to barely make it out of here, man. But get ready. Chaos is about to ensue, man. Like, hey, these people are getting angry. These people are angry. They're pissed off, man. These Americans are pissed off and they're angry. And hey, Civil War Part 2 is coming. Chaos in the streets. We read 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, man. Jacob's trouble, man. Jeremiah 30:7. Get ready. Because the chaos is coming. These are the times we're in. Okay? And as a matter of fact, let me get a scripture. Let me get about two more and then I'm gonna wrap it up, man. Cause I done made my point. Ephesians 5 and 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly. Pay attention to your surroundings. Okay? Stay circumspect, Israel. Okay? Not as fools, but as wise. Redeeming the time because the days are evil. We're in some evil days. Serious times, man. Okay? So, hey, we're going to continue to watch. Okay? Let's go here. And I'm going to close it out with this scripture. Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. These prophecies are no longer tarrying, man. Prophecies are rapidly speeding up. Get another one. And then I'm going to close it out with that scripture. Okay. Matthew 24, back to Matthew 24, verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, Jacob's trouble, anguish, distress, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. Verse 22, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake those days shall be shortened. So the days are speeding up, man. We got, today is the 28th, okay? We're about to go into the 29th, okay? So, yeah. Don't expect things to get better in 2024, man, because they're not. And these politicians, and especially your senile president, he's blind and oblivious to what's really going on. It ain't going to hit them until it really hits them. When these people out in these streets erupting into chaos, man. Egyptian against Egyptian, man. Isaiah 19 and 2. Second is the 15th chapter. We read that. So this is where we're headed for. So with that, I'm going to end it here. I pray this lesson was edifying and straight to the point. All praises and glorifications goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Shalom till next time, and Wa Baba Ba. Kwame Yasharala. Shalom.